Oh, it's my favorite.
Is the Earl Tea Grey? No. Earl Grey tea, that's separate, I'm assuming, not in part of the
Yes.
lemon meringue pie. Although, like what is it sound like they have green tea ice cream and like
Oh yeah, they use Earl Grey tea in cooking and stuff
do
too.
they? Okay, I was just like I don't know. All right, so did I see? Did well? I know that we have to have some new people because June, had you joined us before?
Seeing new
Maybe I
names.
missed it. Um, I'm going backwards, and I see Joe wrote dueling banjos. I love that song. Although they don't, it's not banjos. It's a banjo and a guitar. I not understand that.
Yes, we never could understand that.
Oh.
I wonder if Z is
I
Zelda.
haven't watched the movie either, so I have no idea. All right, so tough Tangle Tuesday is just we'll take a look at a tangle that is tougher, one way, shape, or form. And today, if you hadn't peeked on the Facebook, it's Diana's second tough Tangle Tuesday, and your first one was this morning, right? And I did see your pictures, Diana. Nice. Oh, and Janice will welcome. And I'm gonna assume if you don't say you're new to Zentangle, that it just means it's your first time here and you're not new to Zentangle. I do like to know that so that way I can make extra sure to explain things other than our weirdness. Okay, so I'm putting in the chat links to the stuff. Okay, that's my version, and I'm gonna put I'll have two for Thomas. So this is, I have to look at it to say Membranart, gosh, that's hard to say, by CZT Tomas Padros. And all right. And it's not necessarily as hard as it looks, as hard as I thought it was when I had tried it before. It's not too bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk through it, share my screen, and then at any point that you want to get started, you can. I don't think there's I don't think there's too many things that you'll go, oh no, wait for this. So this one starts, and so there's lots of options with this one. And oh, the pattern link's duplicated. So sorry. That's mine. Oh, because all right, I got that. Oh, because it's just the next one over. Sorry. Hopefully, my lots of things are, you need a whole new keyboard and a mouse. I seem to have to really mash things down in order to get them to work. Because I use it too much. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Oh, and so you can see this one. Yeah, and actually before you start, because this is an alternate way of starting, let me just show you really quick. Here, this is my version of the step out. And the way Thomas first has us doing this is around the perimeter of where you want this. Put these large C-ish type shapes. And I say ish because that's what it means. It's ish. Around the perimeter. And then on the inside, and leaving whatever size gap you want in between them. And they don't have to match up. They don't have to match anything. It's just whatever. And then some orbs in the center. Now, as I was looking through, this is that last link I put on. He also says you could start with the orbs in the center and then put the C-ish shapes around it. This, yeah, and I like this part better because I don't know, I find it nicer to meet the C shapes around the border like up to the orbs for whatever reason. You do it however you think you want to do it. I just like to make sure that you have that option there. And then up to you also, if you want to fill in solid or not. Let me show okay, here is the tangle patterns. Oh, and then also, before you start filling in, if you want to do a second one underneath using the hollow bow technique, that's what this picture is of. And so if you want you want to do that, do the original part and then pause because I'll probably do that again because it was fun. But also, you don't have to fill it in solid. Like here, he put extra orbs in and straight lines, and also some. I mean, I like to think of this as hollowbow, but I don't think it is. It's just like a string going through. And so because he's also has it filled in, he can go over and under with it and doing that after the fact. So you don't have to plan that out ahead of time. You can just, do this part as you normally would underneath, and then wherever you decide to go over, just cross the lines you have and fill it in, and it's all good.
I
Um,
noticed that he has those little white lines on the black lines, which gives you the depth that you can see
yeah,
that's the top one, because like
yeah,
that one that's crisscrossing, he's got like a partial one underneath.
yeah,
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 right there. So those lines are what he's using to give you that um, dimensional look without
yeah.
shading and stuff.
Yeah, which is a really good idea. That's a good thing to point out. And then if we go further down here on the Tangle Patterns link, here he kind of went crazy and put hollowbow, spaghetti hollowbow underneath. And this you see, yeah, there's nothing on top of. Everything is underneath. You could do another tangle underneath if you wanted to. Um, like I said, up to you. So you don't have to fill it in solid if you don't want to. I just wanted to make sure that you know that. And basically, how we work is however you want to have fun with this, have fun with it. And some people just like to explore, maybe making their own version of the step out and then playing with it, because it's all really all about figuring these ones that are a little bit tougher out and then having as much fun as we want with them. You don't have to have a finished anything. I was trying to think if there was some. I think that was it. I don't think there was anything. No, because I got rid of the thing because it was that and this one, and that's it. And then what did I do? Yeah, and on mine, I just kind of combined all of the ideas into one larger step out. Hi, Wendy. Just so we have it there. And so however you want to play, that's that. All right. And well, thanks, Wendy. Yeah, we're just let me put in just to make sure the link that's right above where you wrote is Thomas's Instagram. Here is the Tangle Patterns one, and then I'll put mine in again. That way they're kind of sort of all together ish. All right. And now I should just finish the one I have. Oh, but let me show you. So Rosemary had this idea because I was not necessarily happy on how dark this turned out. But well, and then too, I used a brush pen, and you can see the strokes of the brush pen. So she said, "Oh, use a colored pencil over the top." So I decided to go a little lighter. So I'm using the cerulean blue, and so you could put colored pencil on top of it and kind of smooth that stuff out. That's what she was saying. But I'm like, oh, but look it, I could. Oh, if I
You could
really
shade
splendor.
that.
What's that?
You can use that to shade. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, because I wanted it lighter around the acme holes that I put in. But using the colorless blender, it's kind of blending it into that dark, but still leaving it a bit light. So a whole different depth of playing with our stuff. It's like, yes, you can use brush markers. And then if you don't like it, there's always a way to fix it. So I don't say, check. Oh, it looks like, oh, wait, what's my alphabet? Oh, Rosemary is not on tonight. Okay. Or at least not yet. But I'm like, oh, well, that's great. And then too, well, you could do that with anything really. You could take a gel pen, one of the moon glows, or something. Like if I decided I wanted to put stuff over this, like as a pattern, you could do that too. So
Yes, you could.
yes, I could. And you're working on a black one tonight. I had decided I was going to work on a prepped pile, and then I couldn't decide. Part of me is like looking at this one. I'm like, look at all those orbs that are already built in. But
Yes.
then again, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going to work on this. Sure. With a You know, I have this little thing here for my pens. Do I put them back? No, because that's no fun, apparently. Okay, and let me make sure. And I am going to do the orbs first. Oh, and see, this one had a lot of little places where there were orbs that I could kind of highlight, and then some that I'll just make it up as I go, sort of like that one. Okay, that's sort of round. And they don't have to be round either. And then two, I could also just not worry about what's here. Not a bad idea, because on this, when I do the underneath part, here, well, you know, and something that I didn't add, but some brilliantly did this morning was putting patterns on, I don't know what we want to call it, what ends up looking like the splat part. So, you know, this part that, you know, we've done, you know, in white, they, you know, you could put patterns on here as well. Well, maybe not as well as, or instead of behind. It's up to you. Just wanted to throw that out there as well. Okay, and once you think you're done, okay, and then two, if anyone gets lost, let me know. I'm lost. Letting me know. I can't remember what it was that it would move this into the place where it is. Although Jen, if you get lost again, we're just gonna, you can, your work was so beautiful. I don't know how you were lost. So you get to you get to go on whatever journey you want to go on, because it was so beautiful. Oh, there is. Well, Shirley, hopefully this one will be all right. Yeah, because a lot of his are difficult. It's usually everybody gasps when we do. Apparently, I'm not completely done with putting in orbs. It's cute. All right, so, and like I said, I like doing it this way better. And oh, that's what I was deciding. So on my from this morning, I first thought I would on my first one of the C shapes, I kept them a little away from the border, thinking, oh, I'll do it like some do, well, like Mom does a lot of times, hollowbow, where it just kind of opens up into the border or into the rest of the tile. And then I decided to put Acme holes on them. And then I took the secondary one that I did underneath and I made that one bigger. Today, I'm just not sure what I want to do tonight. So I think I'm going to take this first one. I'll take this one out to the border. And I think leaving, you know, a decent amount of room is good. But then too, knowing nothing has to be uniform at all. Be a large one here. I'm apparently, I'm not worrying about what's in the behind mine. Sometimes it'll be interesting to see what happens with it. Apparently, I'm going to put another orb right here. Okay. Whoops. All right. Well, and Shirley, yeah, I mean, let me know too. You know, if something puzzles you, of course, let me know. But then, also, you don't have to do the one underneath either. You don't have to do anything underneath if you don't want to. You can just leave it like this, do some shading, and in fact, I might just do that and then decide if I want to add something. Well, no, I did say I can show how to do that. Although Sharon this morning said that she did the shading after this part just to help keep the sections separate. And I'm thinking that that's probably a good idea too. All right, I think I'm gonna use the flat 10B. Oh, I shouldn't scribble on the back. I get that working better. Yeah, because if I do the shading here first, I can always come back with the pen afterwards. I'm actually not going to worry about. I'm just going to get these holes first. All of a sudden thinking I need to have a Tortillion for the matte pencils and then one for the regular graphite. Because what's the point of you have these fancy matte graphite pencils for not wanting to, well, I guess it's going okay. And then use the same Tortillion and get that shiny all over the place if you don't want the shiny. I don't know if I'll get these little teeny Tortillons. Again, it seems like the tip. I have to actually oddly have to mash it down a little bit so it's not so floppy. Maybe I'll do like I did before, and I'll let me get like a portion of this done one way, and then I can share something else. Seems that I have pushed down rather hard on my. Oh, I bet I did with the pen. Sometimes when I'm putting the pencil down, there's this like groove, right? Like, see if you, I don't know if you can see that right there, right, oh, right here is even better. And it's like it dented the paper, and so the graphite doesn't want to go right up to the line. We'll use the edge here. That helps. Okay. Diana's going rogue again. Okay. Uh-oh. Thank you, Roz. Yep, let me send her a note. I extra checked on the codes today. And she should be on the regular. I'll double check. All right. This copy. Here's the ink. Type too fast. Okay. Tell her the link is on the way. right. And did you notice, Mom, with the matte, these matte pencils, do you feel like they don't spread as easily as the regular graphite? Or is it just me?
But it might be also the paint. I mean, the
Prep tile?
tile.
Could be. This is just alcohol inks. Could very well be though. I'll have to try it again and remember. This is some Tangle, Wendy. And if you need me to explain anything, do let me know. You know, it's interesting. You can't really see because I'm using this prep tile. It's not necessarily very visible, is it? So maybe add. Probably should have done that not with that. Too late. Colorless blender. Wiping off the blue. Yeah, I don't know if that helps. Oh, Lavender said that too. Didn't find that the matte pencils don't spread well. Yeah, it just seems like they're the only word I have is tacky. Yeah, they're not as slippery as the others. But then again, it seemed like I don't know, it wasn't these. Oh no, oh it was the tinted graphite. Similar thing. But those you could use with water and spread it out and it makes it a little bit different. I mean, they're nice because they don't, if you don't want to have that shine, then you're fine. Maybe this will lighten up once I get more of it. Whoops, that's not what I want. Oh, and see, right, well, you know, and some of it could be the alcohol ink because right here, where I don't have any prepping, Lavender, I'm using the 10B. Mine. And I grabbed a new Tortillion because I didn't want to mix it with whatever I had on the other one. That's spreading a little bit better than this that was over the alcohol ink. So, jury's out. I will not use a colored pencil, but rather, there it is. It's a sharpen. Okay. And June is asking, what are you using for your white, Mom?
Well, the Sharpie bullet tip new paint marker thing. I'm not too happy with it, but
creative marker they were calling it.
Yes, creative marker.
I'm gonna just try this here. And this is on a gray tile, so this white charcoal pencil will show up. But let's see. And no, that one won't work. Somewhere in my pile. Oh, well, here's a brand new Tortillion. Let's just use that. as I'm thinking, this one might head to the transcend. No, just kidding. Like, ooh, transcend over this. It already seems like it's transcended over.
The
Oh,
transcend again.
yeah. Well, this one didn't help. I was first thinking that this Prismacolor cool gray, is it 10% cool gray might look neat, but then it's like, no, not so much. But let's just continue playing. I'm gonna spread that, you know, at some point maybe the finger just ends up working better. Good enough for Maria. It does. um oh, Luna says, how do you know how do you know you like my accent from the chat? And Allie's, yeah, yeah, because she had introduced us to her baby possum. Did he make it and you released him, Luna? I hope. Let's see. Lavender says, I just got the General's pastel white, chalk white pencils. Used it for the first time yesterday, and said to the pencil, "Where have you been all my life?" I hear ya.
You're saying that the that's better than the Zentangle one that's made by General?
Well,
The
I
white?
don't know. Lavender, had you tried the charcoal white, or did you get the one with the eraser? Or was this the first time that you had gotten the white pencils, period? Yeah, and Ellie says, did the pencil say something back? Because I did notice that it seemed like the one that comes with the pastels set is softer than the charcoal white. I don't know if it's two different substances or what. But. You know, I think I'm gonna. Well, let me just get at least this half done. I'm almost thinking I might. I don't know what I'm doing. But I am going to do an underneath one just because I said, and if maybe, I don't know. 4. Oh, well, let me see what the number is. Like, wait, is this something else we need to know about? These have numbers on them? Oh, they do. Oh yeah, that's the same. So this one that has the eraser that comes with the set. Yeah. It seemed like they were softer. Could be my imagination. I don't know. And Mom, I need to check because I had bought some I think they were Generals and they might have been like sketching pencils. They were real dark. And I think it was charcoal because Zentangle has that new pencil and I wanted to see if maybe I actually got it ahead of time, not knowing. So I just have to find it. Oh, okay, Lavender says it's a lot softer and doesn't scratch the black ink. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. Oh, it didn't make it. Okay. Yeah, because I saw. Let me. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. No, I got the Carbon Sketch 595. I wonder what the difference is with 40 numbers. Well, I have to try. Oops. Using the white. You know, actually, I can feel it right now since I just went from using that pencil on the clean to where I have the alcohol ink,
Can you
it
feel
does
the
make,
difference?
yeah, yeah, it's a lot harder over the alcohol.
I think it changes the surface of the paper
Yeah.
is what it isn't that the alcohol itself, it's the texture of the paper changes, and
Hmm.
therefore everything you do changes.
Yeah. Let's go. Just because I'm very curious. Whoa. Am I gonna throw this one away? Yeah, sure. Wow. Okay, we'll have to watch that. I think it's on a project pack or something, right? Well, maybe I'll bring you one of these, Mom. Not the one that they're using. You know, it's a yeah, it's one of those we kind of like to wait and see sometimes too. Have a good, proper, enabler alert, some testimonials on, oh, I like this because of this. We see it in action. I mean, because there's a point, right, where, oh, okay, well, and actually, Lavender says, I heard that the 555 is a 6B pencil. It would be good to
Yes,
research that because if we've
it
got,
is.
oh, it
They say
is.
it. Yeah, she says it. Who is it? Molly introduces it or whatever, and she says right there on it that it is a 6B.
Well, then we don't. If you have a 6B, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we already have that.
So this is looking kind of interesting, right? And then the question is, do I want to go underneath with something else? That looks really neat, Mom. Just do it. I mean, you know what? Maybe the tubes is a good idea. Because then I could do something solid.
It isn't looking anything like I thought it was going to look like. So,
Is it better?
no.
Uh, well, and for those that if you haven't tried it already, and hopefully, well, and actually let me know in the chat if anybody's waiting for me to do. Here's how you do the under, and you do a second one.
You know, I have lost a line.
Because well, and actually I can show it on the other one that I did. Because really, you're just doing, like larger C-shaped curve lines, right? Just larger, and using the hollow bow technique to go underneath the sections. And say on this, I did it with a different color, so it makes it more visible. And then you can do more orbs and things. And like I said, had just decided to fill in, and that's where some of the trickiness could come in because it's like, okay, no, wait, okay, you're filling in on the inside of these C shapes, so that way you get these cool paths, right? So some of it is like, oh wait, is that a path or is that the inside that I should be coloring there or shouldn't I be coloring? Um, yeah, it just turns out really neat. So feel free to give that a try, or like what Mom's doing. I think I might do that as well. And honestly, you could do anything.
Yeah, I think I lost a line over here in something else. I mean, because I got too close with one of my underneath things. But that's all right. It all comes out eventually.
Yeah. And maybe I like it so well. Oh no, that wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. And then sometimes just the meandering and just doing it free form is right. So I'm just going to do a single line. I'm going to have it meander. And it's just a matter of keeping the hollow bow going. I'm making a right mess for myself. I could turn this into bead line though.
You know, I wasn't thinking of turning something into beadline, but I was thinking, oh, I could add that to make it more interesting.
Oh, I made a nice S shape. Where is that headed? Okay, we'll head it down here. Down here.
Oh, I have a brilliant idea for mine. Another salvaging. Well, I had a half a thought before, because you know how some people this morning put designs on different parts of theirs.
Yeah.
And like I say, I don't like the way the white marker, but I can like striate it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Make it look like wooden boards or something. Or I could put, with the white pen, I could put printaw or something all the way
Yeah,
around it. I could do that.
you could.
Could.
I'm thinking I made this too thin. And alligator coming at you, as she says, with a 7-minute warning.
Oh no. I'm nowhere near finished.
Okay.
Is it 7 minutes till it's the 5 minutes? Is that?
Yeah, 7 minutes till 5 minutes till, yes. And then I all of a sudden had a different idea.
Oops, and I didn't finish what I was doing over here.
Okay. Not working. I go quick. I don't know. Is that enough? Oh, but I'm feeling like gold instead of. Oh, how did you get mixed in there? No. Oh, I see another gold. Oh, or. But wait. Oh, let's try.
Can tonight's thing go to an hour and a half?
Yeah. All right, sparkle pop it is. Oh, over the black. Well, let's see if it goes over the black. Oh, sure. Of course it goes over the black. It's supposed to. And then nicely, where it's lighter, it is changing color a little bit.
Now I'm confused. Oh,
You know,
no.
you really have to. We all have to have a stash of pens, like the Moonlight, as June. No, these are even cooler. It's called oh no, I'm sorry. These are the Crazy Pop pens by Pentel, and these ones come in a set of 4. And here we go. And same pen. I don't know if you can see that or not. Works on dark, one color, and on light with another color. Oh. So they're very cool. They have, I think they have ones called Sparkle Pops. Also, they have another set. These ones I like the color combinations better. So yeah. Like I said, it is just nice to have things that you know are going to go over black. So that way, if you feel like you need to, you
Okay.
can. 3 minutes. Oh. Yeah, these are super, super neat.
Oh, heck.
And they flow nice too. Oh, where did I go with that line? Huh. Well, apparently, okay, let's see. We're gonna go ellipse. I don't know. Yeah, and then now I could just make that thicker. I might just decide on that whether I want to turn it into bead line. But look at how cool it is. And I don't have it all shaded or anything, but I might just switch. Well, I might just switch to the 12B here as I do more shading. But then 2. Oops. And then I can just re-go over everything. Here. Yeah, that one went under. Oh yeah, darker, definitely better. And then okay, so let me get at least half of it done so that way I'll remember what I was doing. What I'm thinking is I'm going to fill in more with the white over the top of this. Kind of like the transcending idea. Whoops. I can redefine lines. And let's spread that out. Okay. Oh, and again, for those new to us, this is the moment where you can open up your webcam if it'll open, and if not, we'll put in a link here if you want to just if you're not a part of our Facebook community page, because I'll just grab them from there if you post it there. Oh, look at how nice that's looking. I'm not looking at anybody's yet. I'm just not. I see all of these pages flipping. Oh, I'm gonna like how that looks. Okay, all right. I'm happy.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, these are cool. Wait, now who said they were going rogue again? Oh my gosh. Ah, Diana, I love that. The paw print. All right, so keep opening. At least open up the webcam so that way I know when everybody has pretty much opened theirs, and then we can get situated. And I'll tell you before I take it. Trying to work at different ideas, at least using my words to not have it belabored. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. And thank you, Luna. Luna has put in the chat my link tree. So if we're not connected, everything there you will find.
We'll connect you.
Yeah. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, it looks like we got 2 pages. Okay, 2 on the second page. Oops. And thank you, Luna, for the plug on the club. If you like us enough to we have this much fun and it's a free session. Just imagine if you know, if you're taking a paid class. Oh, it's fun. All right, I'm gonna guess this is it, except Diana's is just a black screen. And if they say if your webcam's not working, we don't worry about it. We'll get it afterwards. Okay, so let me just take this for now. So to hold off on the typing for just a moment. Come on, mouse. Did I lose? Oh wait, okay, hold on steady again. Might not have lost anybody. And second page. I got them. Okay. Woohoo! All right, so
I have one more.
Wait,
Oh.
one more.
Hold on a second. I do need to save that. Let me get. Okay. All right, hold it steady there. Good. Okay. Let me make sure I got. You got it. Okay. Excellent. All right, now
Thank you.
that share. Boom, boom. And then let me save. Oh, I see. You were emulating what Mom was doing there.
Until it all went wrong. Because that's actually silver pen, it's not white.
Ah, well, sometimes it's
That's
hard
it.
to see some of those on.
It's a silver brush pen, but the weird part is all that gold is actually a regular marker that just like it's a brush pen from they're called Montmartre, and the one color that actually showed up came out gold, but it's a pink pen.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So hopefully this will look better sometime later.
Ah, let's look at page 2. Ah, with the amazing Carla power couple. Oh, Tom, I love how you got. I mean, they look like. It looks like it's some like those are like puddles of water. Rosemary should be on. How cool is that? Oh, Sony and Carla's. I mean, I love that prep tile. Oh, and just yeah, having the filled in sections really, gosh, that just makes it so neat. Yeah, so bold. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just so so bold and it just works.
I like the way he's auraed each of the components
Yeah.
too, like somebody did this morning.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to do. Darn.
Yes.
Start over.
Well, you could aura it with black.
Well, I could.
On the inside. Yeah, that is neat. And look at Tedra's. Wow.
Oh. Hers is really entwined.
Yeah. And look at all that beautiful print in the background. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's just gorgeous. And and it's just so neat because you could add something after the fact, and we don't think about that all the time. That's Tedra's mac and cheese. Is that print tops? It's so beautiful. And I like how two of the rings are completely on top, and then the one is just looped.
It's hooked.
Yeah. Oh, just so neat. Okay. And two neat, and it's just like same tangle, all the different takes, and we have to you have to take a second take right at it, right? Um, and yeah, going back to Allie saying, oh wait, oh Jen, did we not get yours? Put yours up. We'll take it. Whenever, yeah, pop it on and we'll stop. No, we want to see. We can't wait until you post it. See. Oh, let's see, Laurel. It would be. Oh, yours is on this page, Laurel. It is. I am sure. Yes, I am sharing. Wait. Let's see. Well, yes, we do. See how many other people want to too. Well, Mom, yours looks could be like a little steampunkish.
It
Okay. Does.
Yeah, I like the way it turned out after all.
Okay.
I mean, that ring that I put around the outside now looks like it belongs there, sort of, because it's in and out. But yeah, I like it much better than I thought I would. I'm okay with it. But I love Allie's.
I was just gonna say, and look at she did some Morse code in between, just some lines, some dots and dashes on the bottom layer.
Right.
For ing.
Oh yes, because the bottom layer is look at this little orbs in between the big orbs, and yes, very, very interesting.
And and Allie, you just made me think. Instead of thinking of the shapes around the outside as C shapes, really, if I thought of them as like a partial orb that's off of the page, that's all of a sudden in my mind, yours made me think of that.
Yeah,
like,
the bottom layer of hers more than the top layer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Donna's got a paw print right in the middle.
Oh, Diana. Yeah, that's so cute. It is so clever, and I like the little hollow bow going through, or it's not necessarily hollow bow, the little string going through the pot. So clever. And then look at Jackie's.
Heather, your line that you put glittery, that
yeah,
you need to do something more with that to make it show up.
Yeah, I might make it. I might make it thicker.
Yes,
is what I was debating between doing bead line and just making that thicker. So I think I'm gonna. But and you know what would be brilliant? And Jackie just made me think of it. That Millefiore.
Yes.
In the holes of these.
And that's almost looks like what she did.
That's what it made me think about it. But it looks like maybe is it floors or something?
Floors.
But look at how gorgeous
maybe
that
something
is.
Else. Yeah. And then with that depth, with not filling it in solid, but just putting in that second or a line.
Yeah.
To make like it looks like it's out of a thicker paper, which is also, Joe did it too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Look at the shading on his. Oh, you usually go down and then back.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We can shift it up.
Well,
looking at Joe's yours makes me think of what are they? Because we were joking about the Batman flat.
Yeah. it looks like too, Heather. Looks like you were die cutting circles and you saved all the scraps and stacked them up on each other.
Joe, you've been spying on me. I have none of those things that I save until I have just very little bits of pieces in between each other. Yeah. Yeah.
Joyce's is so neat and clean.
Yes.
And it definitely looks layered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think a lot of this, at least for me, is the not worrying about anything and just getting over the not worrying about anything. Oh, and look at Judith. Oh, how neat. And this was partially inspired by Simone, our Aussie assistant, had put this in her submission for the book, and I'm like, oh, that means I have to do a step out.
And she's not even on today, is
Oh, and
she?
she's not. I didn't tell her, but she kind of just did like some, I want to say they were like squiggly lines or squiggly orbs behind it. I'm like, it doesn't. I don't know what I was thinking it had to look like, except I was thinking it had to look like Thomas's, and I should know better. We don't have to do that. Okay, Wendy, have a good night.
And Karen
Yeah,
showed up twice. She was here this morning too.
look at how pretty.
So yeah, so colorful. And it is hard to keep track of what. I think if I did it that way, I would have to color it in as I did it, so I could remember what piece went with what.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So
Kathy.
pretty, and I like that, and the lines are going in different directions, and
Yeah,
that looks neat too.
yeah, that gives it a lot of motion.
Oh my gosh, Kathy,
Kathy must like Crescent Moon.
that is amazing. And turn the wait
Oh yeah, she turned all the orbs into
into like water droplets.
water drops or crystals.
Oh, I'm looking to okay, where is the? Oh, it's just so neat.
That is another neat idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. And look at Nancy. Oh, Nancy's. Now Nancy did the bead line in there. Oh, that's just so clever. Oh, good. I'll see kind of what mine will look like because coloring in with the white on top. Oh well, Phyllis, we're glad that you made it. I'm sorry that that I didn't realize. Oh, and Lynn's. See, and I like Lynn's. It has it kind of fading out into the border. At least that's my interpretation.
Yep.
All right, Allie, we'll see you. We'll see you Thursday. Okay, donuts. All right, count on it. Oh, just so neat. And I like how, like, in Lynn's, the background is just kind of, having it be a little bit different color is neat. And that just being offset just a little bit. And then Linda, your go-to maybe is Printemps also, because look at that in the background.
Yep.
Oh, so pretty. And it just doesn't, I mean, it's just such a beautiful one it doesn't matter, whatever happens, and we go with it. And Laurel's, she's got the floors in the background. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, I like her other one where she connected the line to make it look like it's weaving in and out.
Yeah.
In a continuous circle.
Yeah. All right, Tedra, we'll see ya. So neat. And then Kim's. Yeah, just very, yeah. So cool. Very various threads of things. Okay, Jen, bye. We'll look forward to your posting. Oh, and Sharmila, nice job. So clever. All of these. And Sharon's, I do like the multiple colors in the background. I think that looks so neat. Although hers is different. She colored all of the background of the whole versus like Karen's and some others that colored the open.
Yes, the openings.
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, well, the opening on the second layer, yeah.
Yeah, but then her second layer is the hollow bow.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look, Sharon's looks carved.
It does. It really does.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard. That's when it, it it's an eye fooler. It
Mm-hmm.
almost looks like it's a pattern that's mushed down into something.
Yeah.
The orbs and the things around the edge look like they're forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, so pretty.
And it's all in the shading.
Yep. Yep. And Shirley, nice job.
She has a lot of
Yeah.
filling in to do yet.
Yeah. Really nice. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I see. Oh, so, the other one from Storm was the second one. That's right. Really neat.
And Storm, is that looks like hers from this morning, but she's finished it much more.
Yeah.
But you know, when you get real ambitious and do something really big, because you can tell that's much bigger,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
why not work on it more the next time?
Yeah. Oh, and we missed
Really
Mel
nice.
G. I saw your.
I was both classes, but I didn't get to Tangle because I was on transport. So,
Oh well.
but I really enjoyed.
Well, I'm glad you popped in though.
Yep, good to see you guys.
Oh. And actually, I'm thinking that'd be really funny on a plate, but because like just like some of them where it looks so 3D, but you do it on a plate and make it look like it went.
Yeah, I'll do it and I'll show it on Thursday.
Yeah, match it to like a table pattern or something. Like, is it really a hole or not?
Sharon St. Croix said hers is 5 by 5 and still working on it from this morning.
Oh my gosh. That is so pretty though. So neat. All right, Laura, we'll see you. We'll say goodbye for the recording.